like what 3-4 years after it was picked up from Amazon to actually start producing content. So
Yeah, sure, I hear you, but then Hello Box was going strong the entire time, and then it was picked up.
fair. Hi everybody, we're live. Subscribe to earn drops. Thanks,
To
appreciate
do
that.
what?
I just got a pop up that said subscribe to earn drops on my own channel. I can't subscribe to my own channel. There, for freaking stream elements.
What even is drops?
I don't know. Discord things apparently.
Oh, well, that's neat, I guess.
Yeah, I guess there's Digimon stuff that I think is dropping.
I don't know. I've even stopped following the Digimon. So, before I get into the intro and everything like that, spoiler alert, it's been a pretty quiet week. So it's the reason why this show is bi-weekly, because some weeks there's just nothing going on, and it just happened to land on a week that nothing's going on. So it's going to be a pretty talk-heavy episode. If you don't like that kind of stuff, sorry, but why are you listening to a podcast? God damn it, Nexus. Why do we share the same brain cell?
That's a great question, and it's been on layaway for a while, and I just kind of borrowed it. So, like, if you need it back, then
please. My blonde can only get me so far. My blonde and my pretty face can only get me so far.
Yeah, but you are blonde and pretty, so like you don't really need it as much.
There's a few Digimon things going on, but I haven't looked at any of those in so long.
Yeah, I still have like a box of them like over there, just chilling. We played like season 3, like set 3. It was the last time that we played or something like that. Like,
what, Digimon?
Yeah.
Well, there's a $10,000 or $100,000 card.
All right, I'm interested.
In your box or in the
no,
new one?
No. I'll DM it to you, Dad.
Yep.
One of these days we'll get through the intro.
Yep. So
it isn't today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So as discussed last time, this part of the show is only going to be there for Twitch viewers, the people that are watching live. Anybody else, the VODs are going to get cut out when I start playing the intro here in a second. It'll go quiet for you guys for a minute, and then I will bring us in after the intro is done. And I got to remember how I have this set up so I can actually play it, or do I just have it played through desktop audio? Oh man, I forgot to set up my entire thing. Okay, I'm good at this. I'm good at my job.
Please hold his father figures this out.
Please hold. Just sitting here with has-been songs going through my head.
No, I'm having it in the other room because Rachel and Ronan are watching the Has-Been Hotel Live on Broadway thing that they dropped for season 1, right before season 2 dropped. And so I just kind of have season 1 songs playing in my other ear right now.
Is it the original, singers or cast members, or is it like actual like Broadway performers instead?
They are pretty much all Broadway performers, so the people from Has-Been.
I think Tusk was.
He was Dr. Fossier, yeah?
Yes, Keith David was Dr. Fossier.
So yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know that fucking Disney counts, but
yes,
as big Broadway by definition.
I think he's also done Broadway stuff.
I was saying Disney isn't a musical, like, damn sure is, but
I'm fairly sure he actually did. That's a WebM. Why do I have a in WebM form?
Lightweight. I don't know.
Oh, this is one I haven't watched in a while. Oh, that font though. I didn't even correct the links. Nope, we're not playing that one. The intro sounds great. Like it's got a great music to it and everything like that. But I just have in there literally change the links, CJ.
That's so you don't follow your own advice.
Oh, good lord! I miss having a producer.
Who's your producer?
I've had a couple of them. One of my best friends, Dale, was my producer for a while. And then Scott was doing it for this for stuff like Gamer Geeks, but like,
Scott. So
yeah, he's eternally either on call or something's going on, and I feel bad for him.
Look,
is this one? It's
one day in 5 years he's going to be on the team, and then he's going to be pulling his hair out because he's got nothing to do.
I cannot hear you. What? There's this weird gnat in my ear.
Excuse me, my name is Sire.
Could have been me. More likely to be me.
This one it? Okay, that one's it. Okay, so that one I'm gonna actually play on there because I can just let that one go through there. I'm gonna put that at the very top because it will override all. Does the music play though? Yes. Cool. Okay. Cool. It does play though. It does play to that, and then I can just play the intro from there because I only have an audio. Yes, I know. Play.
It's time to
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the intro thing here in a couple seconds. I'm going to mute all of the audio coming into the stream from you guys and from me.
It's time to From Magic the Gathering to Pokemon and beyond, this is the Decklist.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Decklist, episode number 2. I am your host, CJ, and joining me, just like last episode, is Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
And as promised, we had the one and the only Sire. Hello, Sire.
You're damn right I'm the only. Hi, how's it going?
For those of you who did not listen to the last episode, this is the Decklist where we talk about TCGs of the entire world and bring you news, reviews, and a little bit of shenaniganery with it. Last week we talked about all the things to do with Avatar. Last time we talked about all the things with Avatar. This week, Avatar's already came out, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more in the Magic world. We also have a little bit of Riftbound news and some release dates and upcoming titles for Union Arena. So that is what is on deck for this episode. Let's start with the actual news first. So Riftbound released their roadmap of 2026, trying to show off just like even the background of it looks exactly like what Magic the Gathering tried to do with theirs. And oh boy, they're in for a bunch of stuff. A whole whopping 4 things this year.
I mean, is it more than last year?
I don't know, maybe.
More interesting than last year?
I don't know, maybe. February is getting Spirit Forged. Quarter 2 is on. Literally just doing the quarters, man. Quarter 2 is called Unleashed. Quarter 3 is called Vendetta. Quarter 4 is called Radiance. And like they're talking, like the Riftbound people apparently like they didn't have that many this year. Now I'm looking a little bit further into it, but like because people, the Riftbound community, I do remember seeing this was like, oh boy, we're actually having a good amount of content this year, which is strange considering we just talked about last week on last episode, Magic doing 7 sets next year.
Yeah, but you might remember that nobody wants 7 Magic sets.
No.
So like maybe Riftbound's at the fucking the sweet spot.
I mean that's kind of what Magic used to do, is 4 sets a year. And then Hasbro was like, no, money, 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 money.
Have you considered that we print money?
Yeah. Especially printing popular IP.
Yeah.
We print money and we don't even need to think anymore.
We don't have to use our own lore.
We have to use any lore.
They did reveal at PAX Unplugged this last weekend. They did reveal some of the cards for Spirit Forged. Let me pop this up on the stream here while I'm thinking about it. Because the cards look cool. I've never actually played Riftbound, so like I don't know anything about it, but its stuff looks cool. The art's pretty. Admittedly, it's just freaking League of Legends stuff, so it kind of like has that like early 2000, like mid 2010s kind of art style to it. I don't know what any of these cards mean, so like I'm gonna put a link to this into the Discord chat for you guys to look at, and I'll put a link into the chat itself for anybody who wants to look at these after the show is over.
Scrolling. There's only one thing I'm looking for, and it's the only reason I pay attention to League of Legends. Is there an Ari card? And the answer is yes.
Who's that?
So I'll be honest. It says inquisitive, but I was looking at it from a distance. I thought it said prostitute, and I was like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's the Fox girl from KDA. That's the only reason why I know any of these people is a little bit of Arcane that I've watched in KDA videos.
That checks for you.
Fair.
What's new in Spirit Forged? We have.
I know Jinx.
How would you know?
Do
you have context for what's old?
No, I just scrolled down and it says what's new in Spirit Forged in the link that I sent. Apparently, we're getting some new keywords, along with 2 new keywords. Weapon Master, which is when you play me. Oh boy, when you play me, you may equip one of your equipment cards to me for 1 energy less, even if it's already attached. The first time I conquer each turn, ready me. I don't like the way that everything is in the first person for these.
Yeah, that's not going to get confusing at all.
I mean, it's not, though, because it's literally, you play this card. It's telling you that me is the card. It's weird, but it isn't confusing.
It's just weird that the cards are talking to me.
Yeah.
That's because they're really invested in you. You can tell them anything. And they'll listen. They're very good listeners. Magic cards aren't good listeners at all. It's all you, do whatever.
No, see, they're bridging you up. Like, you cast this spell, and you do this. No, this is like, I am here. The first time I conquer, ready me, human. And then they're getting equipment, apparently.
You know your place.
So, good for them. They're finally getting something that's been in Magic the Gathering for about 15 years.
Clearly, they didn't need it before.
Nope. I still like the art, though. The art in these are pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some Riftbound stuff, I think, going on at the local game store. Like, I might actually go drag AJ to one of these and just like a ready to play, like learn to play kind of thing or something. I don't know. I like learning new card games. Or if there's an online version of this, I play it.
Is there?
I know there is.
I'm sure there is.
Absolutely is an online one for Riftbound. I think Loki talked about it sometime, but I could be completely wrong on that.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm down for more TCG content. I love, while I love Magic, like more competition is better for this kind of thing, especially with a huge thing like Riftbound and League of Legends behind it, and Riot Games in general. Like, I'm for more competition in this kind of space because it just makes it healthier. But yeah, that's it. You just got these 4 sets next year, but they did release they are doing a bunch of like, um, I gotta find the page again. Is this the page? No. Is this the page? No. Where'd the page go that I had open for this? Because they did release also their official tournaments for next year, and there's actually quite a few of those going on.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question about the Rift Battle Online thing, from what I'm seeing, it's primarily stuff for like Tabletop Simulator, getting a mod thing for that, which they have on Steam.
So Tabletop Simulator's got something for basically every TCG these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just impossible to use.
For real.
I love Tabletop Simulator, what it is, but it's just impossible to use.
Like, it's wonderfully hot garbage.
It is. So upcoming events calendar: December 2025 regional qualifier, Houston. Another one, Teamfight Tactics Paris Open. Regional qualifier Bologna in February.
The Blood Edge.
February, regional qualifier Las Vegas. March, PAX East. April, regional qualifier Europe. April, regional qualifier North America. And May, regional qualifier Australia. So they actually have a good amount of like proper stuff set up coming up next year for them.
I know, it sounds like they are definitely gearing up to fly people around the world.
So good for them, though. I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about the game, but I'm willing to learn. I'd be interested in it. I might download the Tabletop Simulator one and play with that a little bit.
Is Tabletop Simulator free?
That way.
No, it is like
it's like $15.
Yeah, it's like $15.
It's not expensive. It's just not free.
Probably need you to gift it to me if you want to do it with your dad.
Yeah.
Because I can't steal it off your Steam library.
Pokemon TCG Pockets celebrating its first anniversary.
Oh, that's the one where they changed the
rules and stuff like that.
Yeah, the rules are very different.
Yeah, I played it once.
So fun fact.
So weird.
I've been interested in trying out the Pokemon tabletop, the Pokemon TCG for a while. I had Pokemon cards when I was a little kid, and I had literally no idea how to play them. And about last year, I was like, you know what? I'm at a convention. There are nerds here. A shot in the dark. At least one of them has to know how to play the Pokemon card game. I just asked a random person who I saw had bought some from the fucking vendor, and they were kind enough to go and tell me how to play. We did a few rounds, and I was like, oh, this is actually sort of fun. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, they've got an actual app. It's really new. And I dicked around with the app for about 4 or 5 months, and I ended up uninstalling it because it wanted to update, and I ran out of space on my phone, and I was like, well, that's a sign from God. But the moral of the story is that the Pokemon TCG Pocket actually doesn't play like the actual game. And there's a lot of bitching about the various cards being changed to work the way Pocket teaches you to play rather than the actual game.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a little bit closer to, I think, like Union Arena with like the gift cards type deal.
Yeah, once they said they were doing this one instead of the TCG Live one, which is just the freaking TCG. Like I uninstalled that, and I've never actually done the Pocket version of it, so I don't have any idea how it plays.
I actually tried to do live, but it literally wouldn't let me make an account, and I was like, well, fuck it then.
That's fair.
I think they shut servers down. Yeah.
Yeah, they completely shuttered it when Pocket came up.
That makes a lot of sense.
The people were complaining talking about it and saying that it's comparable to like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links plays versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Regular.
Yep.
Does Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links play different?
Oh yes, incredibly.
It plays so bad.
Wait. But does it still have those annoying ass one-turn TPKs or
Yes.
one-turn kills? Ah, that's the fucking worst part about Yu-Gi-Oh though.
I didn't play enough to see those, so I do not know.
Yeah, I was playing Duel Links for a while because I heard that it was the better version of it, and like Yu-Gi-Oh Basic was too toxic. So I'm like, all right, cool. I wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh again, so I got into playing Duel Links. Started ranking up, it was fine. First few ranks were no problem. I put like maybe $50 into it to buy some cards because the starter sets weren't great. So I'm like, I was enjoying myself enough to it. So I put in a little bit of money, ranked up to like gold or so, and then started getting one shot like every time, every freaking game. I'm like, okay, this is not the game for me anymore.
Yeah, no, the second you start interacting with Yu-Gi-Oh meta, you instantly get destroyed by a bunch of people who've tuned their decks to do just an insane amount of one-turn KOs. Like,
Yep.
literally, you don't get to play if you go second.
Yep. Um, yeah, it's up in its year milestone, so good for them. And 150 million users since it came out on October 30th, 2024. That's a
Oh
lot of
no,
people.
surprising nobody, the Pokemon game has a ridiculous number of
Right?
users. Just remember that Pokemon Go still has people that use it, and it was big enough that a politician decided they were going to try to sling that into their presidential campaign.
I would say
That didn't work out for
that
them.
was a
That
pretty
didn't work
major
for them,
thing.
but it wasn't. But it wasn't a bad decision in general. They just weren't the right person to try that particular tactic. Pokemon Go to the polls.
Yep.
That was bad.
That
Uh,
was a thing.
yes, it
Yeah,
was.
no, that was
That
hilarious.
was it was
Oh,
that was Hillary Clinton's stuff. Was that?
oh my god.
We're not gonna get into
It
politics.
was pretty cringe.
Nope, it was pretty cringe.
I
Um,
was not old enough to care.
nope, because
You're lucky.
that was going on 8 years ago now. So Star Wars Unlimited Set 7 details have been leaked has been brought out as well. This is a game that I've been kind of following passively since its inception. I really like this game a lot. It plays very well. I played a couple games of it with demo decks um, at the TCG store. But like, it's a really fun game, and it's actually a
Question.
yes.
Can I play Jar Jar?
I don't know. Probably.
Only
Alright,
in the
that's fine.
dark form.
It's all I care.
Given the fact there are Java cards in the new set, probably. A Lawless Time is the new set, and it's coming out in 200. It's a 264 card set, and it's coming out in March. And they're already doing spoilers for it, so good for them.
And you know the game's popular when nerds have already begun digging into the files before
Yo,
it's even out.
yeah. Salacious Crumbs here, so you know you got that.
Salacious Crumb is tough. I can't just control F and search.
No, but because it's images.
Yep.
It's a 0-2 raid 2. If you control Jabba the Hutt as a leader or a unit, this unit enters play ready. So he's untap and he's able to attack.
Sounds like it had haste, but on a condition.
Basically, yes. It's very much plays very much so like a combination of Magic and like One Piece.
Having not played One Piece, I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Thought I did a game with you with One Piece at Gen Con, but probably not. We did a lot of Gen Con that I don't remember.
No, at Gen Con last time, the last card game we played was Union Arena, and then before that it was like Digimon.
That's a good segue you gave me there, buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do my best, and
Uh,
then I take it down 40%.
so Union Arena's first anniversary set got first anniversary came and went at Bandai Card Fest in Texas this last October. Um, it was the same. I was set to go, but it was the same weekend as MTG Fest, or Magic the Gathering Con at in Atlanta, so I chose to go to that one instead. But We have new sets being revealed for the 2026 set. Speaking of a lot of sets coming out, we have coming out this month in 5 days actually. Nike got us a victory. And then we have Evangelion coming out on the 30th of January.
Surprised they waited this long.
Yeah. Union Arena 16 is in February is Kagurabachi. I'm not familiar with that one.
What does it look like?
It's a dude with a sword.
Okay, so you gotta understand how little that narrows
I
it
know,
down.
I know, I know. I'm aware, but just saying, it looks kind of like a dude. Looks like freaking what's his name from Mob. You know, the main character from Mob Psycho, whose name I don't remember. Mob, with a sword.
I thought that was Reagan.
Oh, AJ's got a thing that I have to fix for him. Um, After that, in March, we have solo leveling.
Speaking of shows that are literally just hype and aura,
Yep.
and not a
I
whole lot
I
underneath.
like solo leveling, but it is just hype and aura.
Look, I grew up in the '90s and watched a lot of those old anime, and like old anime was also just a hype and aura.
Oh yeah.
If anyone tells you that they know the story of Ranma 1/2, they're lying to you.
Freaking watching the remake of it, it's still like it still doesn't make any sense.
There's nothing going on in Ranma 1/2 except for episodic hijinks.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. Hype and aura is good, but like, let's not pretend that that's sustenance.
All right, Aaron will be
It's
back in a
nice.
second.
It's fun.
On top of that, in April, we have Tokyo Ghoul, all of them.
There's multiple.
Tokyo Ghoul Square A, and Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Why would you make that multiple different sets?
It's I don't know if they're doing I don't know if they're doing in 3 different sets, but it's encapsulating all of the series in one set.
So as a person who didn't read the manga and also didn't watch the anime, I'm just gonna have to take it on faith that they did significantly enough differences that they bothered that there's a reason to separate the names.
Ooh, my wife brings me ice cream. Thank you.
I mean, I need to go to Florida. Like ice cream.
Um, 1 second.
They left me here alone with you. The fools. I actually don't have anything. Damn, I didn't plan this. I didn't think I'd get this far. Shit. This was significantly longer than 1 sec.
I know. Sorry. In May we have Sakamoto Days, which is just great. I love Sakamoto Days. And then finally, this just today actually, they announced the release date for Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime as June 26th. And then we have 2 other ones released, announced for next year, which is Inuyasha and Chainsaw Man.
Alright, just contact me when Inuyasha's out, and I will pay attention to that one set.
I'm excited because Rurouni Kenshin, which is one of my favorite which is one of my favorite anime of all time, is super meta, and the deck is great. Like, that makes me happy.
That's fair.
And mechanically wise, it's cool because all the Kenshin cards don't kill your opponent.
The nice attention to detail there.
Yeah, they get knocked to crap and back. They get knocked back to your hand and get knocked stunned and can't untap and everything like that. But they don't die.
You beat them around, but you can't kill them.
Exactly. There are obviously other ones that do kill. Ronan, scoot, bud. Buddy, scoot.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's the sets for next year so far. That's been released, well announced so far, and yeah, that's that. So once Aaron gets back on here, we're gonna talk a little bit about the actual like um Avatar set. There we go. Holy crap! I can't believe I just completely blanked there. Um, but on that note, for those who are watching on Twitch and on podcast, you're gonna hear an ad here in just a second. And
Tuning up your own ads.
those who are watching on YouTube and stuff like that, yeah. But if you don't want to watch ads, go ahead and subscribe to our twitch.tv/geekio show. You can subscribe with Prime for free, and yeah, it's still a little bit comes our way, and nothing. It doesn't cost you any extra if you already have a Prime membership. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna play the ad, and we will be right back. Stay tuned. All right, so it is
We keep
playing.
talking while the
Yeah,
ad is playing, or
yeah. I gotta fix Aaron's stuff here. There's nothing. It's not paused.
every time I hear about this parental controls thing, it just reminds me of what I used to do when I was a kid, and it absolutely probably wouldn't work on you because I think you pay attention, but it's just funny thinking about it.
Let me go to Microsoft Family and see if that works. See if it's something fishy there. God damn it, Aaron.
What happened? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just gotta fix the thing here. Okay. So, and we are back. We are back, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some Avatar here in just a second. But Nexus, you've been playing, or sorry, you've been playing some Magic the Gathering Arena with Avatar, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm doing absolutely terribly, but I've only really been doing the little event thing, and I only just and I picked my little event deck based off of whatever name, whatever combination of names sounds the dumbest.
Fair.
Uh, so I had one that was like an animal deck, and I chose the wise modifier because I thought it would be funny. Which essentially had me getting bricked in every single match until I eventually gave up the deck and couldn't get my one. But I did understand what the win condition was. I just could never get to it.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's man.
Being said, I am looking forward to seeing the new meta. What with the Final Fantasy cards having come out and coming out in force with Landfall and the new Earthbending.
We play. We got a Toph deck set up. The Toph, the first Metalbender deck, and it's crazy with some of the interactions
It's
with
good.
Landfall in there. Like it's really good.
Mm.
Because she just makes your artifacts lands as well.
Yeah. So you can earthbend those as well.
I do want to throw in there to
But
nuke
why would
the
I want to make my signet ring a land?
because if it dies because of artifact hate, then it comes back alive tapped. And then there's
Fair.
funny combinations like putting in there a card like Tanuk Steadfast Second from Edge of Eternities, which lets you flash out any artifact whatsoever. And then I don't know, like Blightsteel Colossus, and then making it so your Blightsteel Colossus, which would normally cost 12, only costs 3 mana, and it just stays there forever.
Fair.
And you just win.
The way it works is you earthbend it at your end step, and once it would be exiled, it bounces right back.
Mm-hmm.
Practically free.
And Blightsteel
Yes.
Colossus is a 12/12.
For like 11 mana.
Yeah, and it's Infect. Oh, I have the card right in front of me. I can read it.
Do we have one?
Yes.
Oh.
Blightsteel Colossus, 12 for 11, 11, 12 with Trample and Infect. Infect is it deals damage in the form of poison counters and -1/-1 counters. And it's indestructible. And if it would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and put it in, shuffle into your library instead.
Oh, so you literally can't get rid of it.
No.
With the top deck, with the top combo.
Yeah.
Not unless they just exile it just straight out.
Nope. If it's Earthbent, it still comes back from exile.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be twice in a row.
It is Blightsteel Colossus is a pretty broken card. When we were at Magic Con, freaking somebody was able to sneak attack out a Blightsteel Colossus on turn 1. So just yelling at the top of his lungs, "We've done it! We've broken sneak attack!"
So funny.
But that's just mean. Like,
there's a video on TikTok of that happening, and it like blew up. It's like, oh yeah, we were there.
We were like 5 feet away from that guy. He was yelling while we were playing a game.
I think he earned it.
Was it with the guys that we got our asses handed to us by the drawing cards?
Yes.
I think it was. Really funny deck.
But it was really enjoying the way that the avatar cards are like set up.
I have people that are complaining.
People complain about everything.
Yeah.
And every new set.
Well, the guy I'm talking about is a newer player. So he's having to deal with all of the new bending stuff when he was just finally understanding the base mechanics.
He could always just not play them?
Well, he plays on arena only. Because he doesn't have...
So I hear you. So what you're saying is he's getting shafted.
Yeah. And he runs a... I don't remember what it is, but it's the Simic one where it's like whenever you cast a spell with mana value equal to his power, double it from the Spider-Man set. That's like the only commander deck he has on it. So he just keeps getting messed up by like earthbending and firebending and all that stuff.
Firebending's rude, man.
Firebending is really rude. Azula is funny though.
Azula is funny. Waterbending's alright. I don't dislike it. But it's no firebending.
It's iffy a lot of the time. Oh, Father has opened
Yep,
Arena.
I am streaming Arena now, so instead of the blank screen.
You should 1v1 with me. In one of my crappy decks.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying the set so far. It is just generally a lot of it's very well done. It's a very magic set as opposed to like Spider-Man, which didn't feel very magic.
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
It felt like it shouldn't exist. Like it's not necessarily a bad set. It just doesn't feel like magic. It doesn't.
There's also too many like keywords that's like you can't put that in another card because web slinging. You can't easily turn that into another card. Because it's Spider-Man stuff. That's basically it. So
I mean, I think that Avatar is a really solid set. Before that, the Final Fantasy one was a solid set.
I like Final Fantasy set a lot.
Yeah.
I got myself an actual fat chocobo, and since and since I refuse to spend any actual money on Magic Gathering or WotC in general, I'm very happy with it. probably still should have grabbed that Ultimecia, but that's my fault for being dumb. I'm not gonna get over that. I don't even have a deck where I could play Ultimecia. In fact, I still don't have a deck I could play the Fat Chocobo. What is the principle of the thing?
It is the fat chocobo, and that's what matters.
We also get better walls from it, so. And I like the walls decks because they're funny. Primarily wall embossing say.
I like how they had the wall bossing say, and then they also came up with the drill card, which just ignores it.
Yep.
Yep. Well, they have to have something to deal with it, or else it would just be broken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be a shame if it was
Magic
broken.
never had broken cards for sure.
No, no.
Never,
Perfectly balanced all the time.
as all things should be.
Like there's like I think like I think that's like sets like Avatar, which lets you build on the universe itself, like not necessarily the universe itself, but like the mechanics of the game, are a good thing. Like that's the big thing that that makes Avatar, in my opinion, feel like a Magic set as opposed to Spider-Man, like AJ brought up, is just like universal stuff that works with other Magic cards. Spider-Man feels like it's a very insulated, very self-set, which is strange because you can't do freaking it's very hard to draft Spider-Man because there's so few cards in it.
Out of curiosity, then, what's your opinion on Doctor Who?
See, Doctor Who and like Warhammer and Fallout, they didn't have full sets. They were just commander decks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that. Um the Doctor Who set, like the Doctor Who quote unquote set was just for magic for and
Commander decks?
commander decks, same thing
Yeah.
with Warhammer and Fallout. Assassin's Creed started a bad trend where it was very much so a set like Spider-Man, where it was um, a
Too
very
self contained?
small self-contained set. And like I own 2 cards out of Assassin's Creed.
You own cards from Assassin's Creed?
Yes, and both of them are Brotherhood regalia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, wait, it's the same card twice?
Yes, because it's very good. Because it keeps your
Yeah.
cards from being blocked.
And it's in Cap.
Yes, Cap and I have one floating around somewhere.
I don't know what that means.
Our Captain America deck, because that made a whole lot of sense too.
Got it.
So the funny thing is, in our Fire Lord Azula deck, we actually have Shadow the Hedgehog, because it's funny to think
Yes.
that Azula's teaming up with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Because Fire
I
Lord
mean,
Azula
makes sense to
basically
me.
is benefits things for having haste, and with Shadow out, every time you cast something with haste, you draw a card, or not haste, flash.
Flash.
Got it.
And there's a card in there that lets you cast all creatures as though they had flash. So combining all
And
those.
firebending, and then firebending being what it is, as long as you swing, you get a bunch of free mana.
Yep.
Exactly.
And Electro's also in there to let you keep the mana.
Electro, one of the few good cards from Spider-Man that is actually like a solid Magic card.
And Vivi, because Vivi.
Okay, but Vivi's busted. And
VV
also
is
Vivi-
busted. It's the reason
Spider-Man.
why he's banned in Standard now.
Yeah, because Vivi Cauldron's actually evil.
Yes.
I don't actually have you friended on this account, Dad.
The implication that you have multiple MGTA arena accounts.
I accidentally made a second account when I was making my PC account. So now I have one for my phone and for my PC,
Honestly valid.
which have two very different amounts of cards. Primarily my phone has the better cards.
It does sound like the
But
ones you had longer.
yeah. considering got this like a week or two ago. No. Um,
But I think on that note, we will actually go ahead and once I'm done with this game, we will go ahead and wrap up for the evening because there's not much else to talk about other than that. Just the general thoughts and vibes about Avatar. It was a good set. In a couple more weeks, we actually should still start getting Lorwyn cards for spoiler season. So we got that. I also want to because the deck will be a little bit more fleshed out by then. I want to do a deck profile of Azula next week or next show. And maybe Toph do a couple new deck profiles, what we are running, how we are running them, and things like that. Which is something I should have done this one, but I think
Think
ahead
about
of
that.
things.
we
Planning
talked
what's
about
that? Does it put it on? Can you eat it like a Pop Tart?
Exactly. Speaking of Pop Tarts, did you know that there's Pop Tart ice cream sandwiches?
Oh my gosh.
No, but I want
It's
to try one
it's
now.
just ice cream between two Pop Tarts.
Okay, but
He
like
was
Pop
having
Tart. Oh yeah, the
he was
toast.
having a fight about this.
Did they win?
They were extremely excited by it.
So they were on the side that likes this.
Yes. I think
Who
it's
were they
stupid.
fighting against?
Me. I think it's stupid.
Did you lose?
Yes,
Yes,
I
because I
gave
think they're
up.
kind of I think they're kind of they sound kind of like sound kind of great too. Like I'm not gonna lie.
It's like
I
it's
I would
nothing
try it.
special. We have some downstairs, so I might try it. Like it sounds fine, but it's like I can just do that at home. Like
I
it's
mean,
not
sure.
special ice cream.
I hear you, but have you ever heard of fried ice cream?
I have.
Mm,
Well, that's just vanilla ice cream wrapped in like tempura flour and then put in a deep fryer.
But
You can do that at home as well.
that's not super simple to do.
Yes, it
yeah, it
is.
is.
Having done it personally, having worked in a restaurant, yes, it is actually simple. It's annoying, but it's
I don't trust
simple.
myself to not like burn myself.
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever had to deal with a deep fryer before, but there's this
Nope.
amazing little thing called a basket, and it has a handle, and you put the ice cream covered in the flour into the basket, holding the handle, and then you slowly drop it into the oil. And then
Nope.
after like a minute or
Shoving your
two,
fist
it's
right
done.
in there.
Counter
You
argument.
can't.
I am the son of the man who almost burnt the house down boiling water.
Okay, but like, have you ever considered that water's a bitch?
No, I haven't, in fact.
All right,
Well,
guys.
maybe you should give him more credit.
On that note, we'd love you all. Be good to one another. We will see you back here in 2 weeks with more deck list goodness.